What's up, friend? Welcome back to another Avatar: The Last Airbender standard video. And yesterday I posted a video on this really cool Rakdos Punishers deck, and a lot of people in the comments were talking about Selesnya taxes and how it's kind of like not playable anymore. But I wanted to figure out if that was true, because I think there's still something to be done with Selesnya taxes in standard. Now, we don't have cards like Thalia anymore, which would be perfect in this, and honestly, I would love to see a reprint. There are still other ways that we can make our opponent's life difficult. So there's ways for us to tax them through giving our creatures a super high ward cost, making it so that they can't play on our turn. And we still have cards like Yara, Oski, and Aven Interrupter that can also still tax them on their spells. So this is what we shoved together, a really aggressive, yet like highly annoying Selesnya tax deck list. I already mentioned it, Yara, Oski, Aven Interrupter. There's some really good cards for like the traditional like taxing that you can do in a deck like this. Aven Interrupter is a 3-mana 2/2, flash and flying. When a creature enters, exile target spell, it becomes plotted. Spells your opponent casts from graveyards or from exile cost 2 more to cast. Then you have Yara and Oski, 3-mana 3/3, but you can web it for 1. And Yara and Oski enters, look in the opponent's hand, and then choose a card type other than creature. Spells with the chosen type cost 1 more to cast. We also have Lightstall Inquisitor. When it enters, each opponent exiles a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell cast this way costs 1 more to cast. Each land played this way enters tapped. So these are like the traditional like tax cards that we have access to in standard that are, you know, playable and good. But like I said, we have other ways to really make good tempo plays and mess our opponent's strategy up. So we have Voice of Victory and Kutsil Melamed Exemplar. Both of these cards have one thing in common, and that is that our opponent cannot cast spells during your turn, and certain decks really rely on doing that, and shutting them down is kind of huge. So Voice of Victory, you're familiar with it by now, I'm sure. 2-mana 1/3, mobilize 2. Opponent can't cast spells during your turn. But Kutsil Melamed Exemplar is really underrated in my opinion. 3-mana 3/3, your opponents can't cast spells during your turn, and whenever one or more creatures you control, each with power greater than its base power, deals combat damage to your player, draw a card. So this works really nicely with my favorite green card at the moment in standard, Innkeeper's Talent. I love Innkeeper's Talent because it grows your creatures out of like, hopefully, red removal range, while also being a really efficient way for you to put ward counters on like every single creature of yours. And that is where like another really good part of the deck like comes in play. Like Wonder Reef Aerialist is another creature with ward 2 on there. So imagine having a Wonder Reef Aerialist and an Innkeeper's Talent in play, and all of a sudden your opponent has to spend 3 mana to target your creature. And we have cards like Shelter by Ghost as well that can shove an additional ward 2 on top of that. That's a really important part to the deck. It adds like pressure, and that is another great way for us to tax our opponent. You know, there's a lot of interaction in standard right now. Everybody wants to remove your creatures. So let's make it really difficult on them, and that's what we're trying to do in this deck list. Just be a bother to your opponent, and honestly, it's so much more effective than you would think. I think there's definitely something to this. Very much looking forward to getting some proper Selesnya mana once Lowering comes out. But for now, honestly, we made it work. And I also like the double Abandoned Air Temple. We also have 2 copies of Lumen Class Frigate, which really does make our creatures like pack a punch. Yeah, I just thought it was very great. Figured it was the right time to post this after the Rakdos Punisher deck from yesterday. So let's get into it. All right, what the hell? Let's do it. Okay, let's go. No thank you. Chocobo! It's another Might from Harmonizer moment, I think. I could Steamer up the Chocobo. I could also set up Lightstall Inquisitor. I'll set up Lightstall Inquisitor. I want to develop Innkeeper's Talent now to keep growing my area list. This thing's got a ward cost of 4 on there right now. Speaking of taxing somebody, ward 4 will get that done. Yeah, like let them waste their tabled passages and what else. Team rip on, I think, still Chocobo, because nah, you know. Don't hate the idea of growing the Lightstall Inquisitor here, because I think it's very easy for them to look like that. Let's just put it here. Right. I guess it's mono green. We should be chilling here. Should be. Oh, here comes the Still Explorers, though. Ew. Might from Harmonizer to Remix. I'm just gonna keep growing this one. We'll fly over. Yeah, I love Blondie. It's just pure vibes. Okay, thin out your whole deck, I guess. Alright, chat, we just have to live. Hopefully they don't have a, Day of Black Sun. I guess. You know? Yeah, Ward 4, if you combine it with Shelter by Ghost, is, very, very nice. I feel like with that many ISO Explorers, I kind of want to go Rip. I don't think Yarrow and Oski does much here. There's great Conqueror value. I mean, I think that means we take out the Lumen class because it is a combo with the Conqueror. Voice of Victory, I mean, they don't really care about playing you know, they're not really bothered by Voice of Victory. I do have World Wagons and Esper Origins. So I guess I could see some origin of Metal Bending, if anything. Like maybe something like this. Alright, let's try it. Come on, Texas! Selesnya! Second, I'm ready to lock into a TV show. It's the first one I'm watching. I've heard nothing but good things about it, so... Absolutely yes. You started it? Yeah, I think it's gas. You just watched Skinamarink? Oh, that is a deeply disturbing movie. How you feeling? Existential. That's a good way to describe it. That is a good way to describe it. Alright, ISO Explorer has lost its value. We're gonna go and put in Clarion Conquer soon, making the Badger lose its value. And then we're chilling, I hope. Oh, they didn't want Harmonizer or Chocobo. Dang, okay, what the hell? Did they forget the... No, they're fine. Grateful for that land off the top right there. Yeah, one of my, like, New Year resolutions is always, you know, watching new movies. Or watching more movies, I mean. Never happens though, but it's on there, it's on there. In a perfect world, my 2026 resolution can be, watch movies, a movie a day while working out. That would be perfect. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. I don't think it's gonna happen, but vibes. The idea is there. I mean, we may as well play our Lenora else out. It's dead, but it's fine. Right, right. Aim high. It's true. Like, no, let's not do that. Here comes the... Chat, we did a great job texting them there. Okay, okay. That was nice. Let's go Selesnya taxes. I've seen worse. Seen better, but I've seen worse. Try it. Let's team can back in standard though. That's right. That's right. That's right. Runaway Steamkin experimental frenzy when? When? That's the type of shit we needed in Foundations. Like, I'm sorry, that's exactly the type of shit we needed. Bring back cool decks. That strategy probably wouldn't even work anymore. Like, your Steamkin would just get removed by 600,000, like, fucking things at the same time. Okay, so everything is landfall now. Interesting. You get on missions and you'll like it. Yeah, no, the problem is I don't. I fear. Moxfield has me set up as a Twitch creator? Oh, period. W Moxfield. I need a Sheltered by Ghost, please. Thank you. This Chocobo is going to do too much too soon. Yikes. Keep getting baited by removing Lenora Elves and then they just don't give a shit. Like, I guess I'm supposed to hold my... I don't know, are we past the era of bolting the bird? Like, I feel like every time I mess up getting rid of a Lenora Elves. Like, damn, I should have waited and gotten the Chocobo. Feels messed up though, like the golden rule of magic, bolt the bird if you can. Especially if it's a turn 1, but yeah, I don't think I'm living long here, chat. I think we just concede to trample kills us. Yeah. Guess I have to adapt a bit there. Try this out. Yeah, I mean, feels weird. Like, it's not the first time that bolting the bird backfires on me hard. Happens pretty often. I mean, this is weird, because I love this, but the Verge is preventing us from casting the Wonder Reef Aerialist on curve. But I love the shelters and stuff. I'm gonna Gamba. I'm coming for you, Chocobo. I'm on my way. Oh, tap for blue. But this is still green, though. Regardless. Shelter by Ghost is looking very cute here. I mean, the forest would always allow me to put the Verge on anyway, right? Locked the fuck in. I'm actually gonna just fire off double shelter. Like, I don't care. I will disrupt you. I'm on a mission. I'll bet recruit considered? Nah. We're playing taxes. Okay, this has got a ward cost of, what is it? 7? Ward cost of 7 on this area list? No need to shelter the chocobo. You say that, but that thing gets to 10 power real quick. I'm in my lane. Moisturized. I have to make sure I put blockers in play though for harmonizers. Also, it's not cute. Don't play this bop. The fact that we could actually just still die here because of the, okay, not anymore. Thank God. We needed that. I was like, if they just play Might from Harmonizer with the trample, it could still just be over. But at least we're protected with Aven Interrupter here. Right timing, Aven Interrupter. We love you for that, because I'm sure they have it. Vibes. Best bird, Aven Interrupter. Even though I do like the Chocobo too, but we can't. Alright, that's better. That's more like it. Yeah, let's run it back, I guess. I mean, maybe I go with another Origin of Metal Bending? Another Metal Bending? I mean, I have, like, Sheltered by Ghost. I can also pick up these things and Seam Rips. Nah, it should be okay like this. The Rectos list? Yeah, I'll show it on Moxfield after this match. Remind me of it, because I'm always very forgetful. Yeah. I think that's a keep. Yo, Chaotic, what's up? How are you? Hey, everybody, we got this. No removal, like no Seam Rips or Shelters makes me a bit worried, but we'll find a way through. Finally off work, GG is Friday. Nice. Ooh, they got a slower start here though. Ooh. I really want to set up the area list. Fuck. I'm gonna greed out everybody. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Ready to play test your tough metal, air, and fire bending? Yo, your tough deck? That's nice. She never saw a forest again. Yeah. Seriously, that's how it goes. That's the last time she ever saw a forest. GG. I'm kind of sussed out though. It feels like they have something here, chat. Please, nothing with flash. Okay. Oh my god, for us. Let's go! Hooked in. Word cost of 4. The feeling I have to hold up Origin of Metal Bending. I think they have a Get Lost or some shit, and they're trying to be cute. Like, they have something. Like, something is giving them priority. Like, and it's not Bazingze, because that's sorcery speed. So, whatever it is, play it out. Heritage track. Okay. Damn. I think it's too valuable. I think I can't let this go away. Okay. Been super impressed by Origin of Metal Bending lately, even though I know we got clowned on earlier by, like, the Day of Black Sun. That's fine. I'm still impressed. Get this set up, gamers. Oh, we will be swinging. Oh, we will. Oh, we will. Okay, lethal in the air next turn. I mean, come on now. Like, hey. Well, that's twice beating the Harmonizer deck there. I mean, hey, you love to see it, chat. A one-lander. What the hell? Don't be rude. Not the hand that I would love to see, but it's acceptable. Like, at least Innkeeper and Kutzil are cute together, you know? That's cute. Is this a burst lightning? Getting a bit sussy up in here. You want to play on my turn? You can't. I love that. Could still pretty underrated. In my opinion. You need a play set of Innkeepers. Innkeeper's Challenge just does such a good job at keeping decks fair. I've been really enjoying it. Yeah, let's text them out of it, guys. Alright, we have a Kutzil with word cost of 3. And we're gonna draw cards off of this too. Okay. Ward 3 and growing in power and toughness. Yes. You know? That's what we came here to do. They're like, I can't get rid of this. I can't get rid of it. Innkeeper Bazingze. I mean, yeah, Innkeeper's Talent has just been like my safety blanket. Like, anytime I make a green creature deck, it has to be in there now. Like I said, it's just like the only way to keep things fair. Alright, I guess we're taxing instants. I'll put a counter on Yera and Oski to get it out of 3 power range. Chat, it's working though. Like we are taxing them in like all different ways. We are taxing them. Yeah, we're like 32 life as well. Kind of wild. You build something fun. I mean, it's dark-sided if we're calling taxes fun, but... I guess it is. I guess it is. Yeah, I can be an enjoyer myself, for sure. Good vibes right now. Good vibes right now, chat. How are we doing on that? Word cost of 3 still. Okay. So technically, I guess they could go... Roaring Furnace right now? But... I don't think we care still. Anyway. Good stuff there. We're playing against... Is that looting? Somebody 86% mythical looting. I guess we're trying to climb back or whatever. They couldn't play anything. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed to see. Like... I like bringing in a Viv. I like bringing in another Sheltered because it messes them up really well. Just trying to figure out what the hell do we take out. You can even make an argument for like an Avatar's Wrath or something. But I'm pretty sure like this is kind of like the creatureless version of Izzet. It's like the one that has just like Riddlers, Thundertrap Trainers, Storm Chaser because they always do, and then like Rel as ways to win. But like the Seam Rip will clean up the trainers and like the Innkeeper, like the little otters and whatever else. So I don't know if we need to go that far. Lumen class, I do like. Yaronoski is good. It may just be that. Okay, let's try it. Keepable. Keepable for sure. Okay, okay. I have mono green and Vivian carried me so hard many games. She's a cyborg goat. Yeah, Vivian is like so well positioned right now. Like any green deck of mine is going to have Innkeeper Talents in the main and Vivians in the sideboard. Just like a single Vivian. But the spicy one off like does wonders. Lightstall Inquisitor, my goat. Any day. I was hoping I can rip like an untapped land off the top, and if not, we'll find something else to do. Now, do they have Splash Portal again? Let's see it. Of course. I'll gamble on it, I think. I'd rather put that on a Wonderweave area list, but we move. I guess they could unlock the Rizzler by torching something. Unless they can't do that, we're okay though. Get out. Ooh, what do we do? I could see, like, Yara Oski would end web on instant. Yo, what the fuck is this hand? Holy Riddler? Okay. How's your Christmas? It was good. I had a good time with my family. We were playing some Mario games, you know. Forced them to play Mario. Well, didn't force them. They all were down. Mario Kart, Mario Party. Had some good food. Exchanged some gifts. It was cute. Nah, the pizza place randomly fucking closed, despite their website saying that they were open, so... Liars. Bunch of liars. Scammed and bamboozled. Uh-oh, something dark-sided is on the way. I'm gonna hold Interrupter. I love buying gifts for people. Like, I think, to me, one of the greatest joys is, like, seeing, you know, people's reactions to, is this my Interrupter? Yeah, I think it is. Seeing people's reactions to, like, opening a gift they like, and it doesn't always have to be expensive, of course. It just shows them that you, like, think about them and you care, kind of vibe. I like that. I think I should have countered that and then just remove Yara and Oski is what I would have done. Because it's still on the stack, yeah. They messed up there. They should have done that differently. Well, not my issue. Yeah, they're just dead. Okay. Yeah, their best bet was to, like, counter the Interrupter and then, you know, remove Yara Oski, I think. They could have done that, right? Oh, this is such an awkward hand with the double white. I want to keep it, though, but this is really awkward. Welcome to Selesnya, mana. It fucking sucks here. Oh, well. I think this is the right way to go, though. Sucks about the Llanowar Elves, but it's fine. That sounds great, Minus, not gonna lie. I would fuck those cookies up. Libby keeps making gingerbread, which is very delicious as well. It's kind of sus. She keeps wanting me to kill gingerbread cookies. What's up with that? Am I fucking myself up by Aven Interrupter here? How much would they need to cast this? To... I'd be okay, right? They need 5 mana? They need 4. Yeah, I think 5 for Ephira. No? Like 1 plus 2 plus 2. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm misremembering plotted. Yeah, no, never mind. It's 4. You guys are right. Nah, it's 4. They don't have to pay the red mana. Risk it. If I risk it, I could blown the fuck out, though. I can't really do that. I can't risk it. Like, they always hit their land drop and then you're cooked. Not exactly sure why I'm playing against Is That Control, but... I guess they're always doing whatever the fuck they want in Is That. Like... They're always just doing whatever there. Okay. I'm still kind of hoping this works out for me. We'll see. Hmm. The thing is, like, I wanted to pick up the Storm Chaser, but if I, like, pick it up with anything, Shelter by Ghost, Team Rip, whatever the hell, they just get the ETB again, right? Like, they just Boomerang basics my land permanent, which makes it so busted. But yeah, they could just bounce Team Rip or Shelter or whatever back to my hand. So I'm better off just getting rid of the Otter here, I fear. I didn't want to give them the value, but we don't really have a choice. I'm trying it. Ish, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Fuck. Oh, that's not fair. Ah, shit. Scammed. Easy scam. Fuck. That's really bad. Because we really had him. We had him the entire time, and then they fucking slam Rizzler. Fuck. Too much Riz. Yeah, I guess so. That really sucks, because we were ahead the whole game, and then, like, boom, 4/6 creature that draws me a bunch of cards. Yeah. Yeah. Double splash board was just really bad. Either way, maybe we find another Shelter, then we can get through this or something. Oof. Tough. You can't beat God, guys. Their draws were just too powerful. Like, their hand was too good. It really was. Their hand was simply way too good. There's no way. But what is this? Like, it's not Is That Lessons, but they are playing Boomerang Basics. It's not Lessons, it's just looting again. Yeah. Just looting again. You can get through this, surely, surely. Deck inspire me to brew a Kutzil standard brawl deck. Looks promising. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yeah, I think Kutzil is crazy underrated. Like, anytime I play with a creature, I just think it's very powerful. Like, Kutzil has the exact same thing that makes Voice of Victory good, but Kutzil instead draws you cards, which is also not bad, you know? The problem is you have to be in Selesnya to cast it, which not a lot of decks want to be in Selesnya, but if you are, then it's vibes. If you are, then it's vibes. I like the protection that Origin of Metal Bending gives me, but... like this, maybe? Okay. Really unfortunate that like, fire magic lesson, or fire magic thingy at first. Okay, let's go. This looks quite okay. Dead Lenore Elves. Say it ain't so. Grass is green, Lenore Elves die. These things are guaranteed in life. That's the way it be. Well, at least the Voice of Victory lives a bit. I need a land bad, though. Alright, Yera and Oski time off of one of the mobilized thingies. Let's do that. Sorcery instant. We're probably just gonna hit... Well, part of me wants to hit Sorcery because then they can do Thunder Trap Trainer Splash Portal. But if I hit instant, then they can counter my Innkeeper's Talent, which I like as well. Let's just do instant. I think they have more instants in their deck anyways. Brawl. I think the best, cheapest Brawl deck is playing, what the fuck is it? Like Elspeth and like 40 Heir Apparents. And that deck has a surprisingly high win rate too in Brawl. Like, it's crazy. It's wild, like... I tried it out for the memes at some point, which is really interesting. Not holding up a null, I see. What a gamba. Yeah, I guess if you want to play Elves with Heir Apparent, you need a bunch of, like, uncommons. Or you need an uncommon, and then, you know, you're good to go. And Elspeth, I guess, as a rare. But I'm not too, like, familiar with the Brawl meta like that. Couldn't cast a null. Oh, you're right. We have Voice in play. You're right. They couldn't cast it. Good point. I forgore. Let's go Voice of Victory. And now we have Voice of Victory's older brother, Kutzil. Malamet Exemplar. Ooh, counterspell definitely not where they want to be at when I have the setup that I have. Good for me. Let's try Kutzil first here. I'll put a counter on Kutzil to get it out of torch range. You didn't, you lost immediately. Well, you know, I guess the Hair Barons don't like me, but doesn't mean they can't like you. A May Brawl deck. Ooh, I like that too. Looked in, guys. It really is. Like, if you look on Untapped and you look for Brawl stats, like, it's one of the highest rated fucking Brawl decks. It blows me away every time I see it when I'm looking at, like, what the Brawl meta is like sometimes to play it in, like, limited events or whatever. But yeah, it's fucking out there all the time. It's crazy. We taxed them. Let's go. Okay, we run that back anytime, every time. There's nothing more satisfying deadly corruptly and on a Hair Parent deck. Yeah, that's the best. I'm glad I haven't been on the other side of that. Well, actually, I feel like I have been. I feel like when Hair Parent was new, I may have been on the other side of that, the receiving end of the. Okay, I can live with this. Good mana. Look in. Hey, yo, do I see some gifties in the chat? You're saying 5 gifties? Thank you. Pins and W's in the chat. Thank you so much, Jerzane. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. That's so sweet. If you just received the gifty or you're a subscriber and you haven't joined the Discord yet, ~point Discord in the chat or discord.gg/Ashlizzle. The party never ends there, you know. The party never ends. I truly think we have one of the most popping and best Discords in the MTG community. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Feels like an easy block. Did they keep a one-lander? Oh, brother. Let's have some fun. They kept a one-lander. We have a Wonder Reef Aerialist set up. Your Boomerang basics didn't work out. Yeah, we're cooking right now. I think this has to be a Yara and Oski moment. We'd have another Boomerang basics. Let's tax it. Double Frostcliff Siege and you keep a one-lander. Oh. What's that about then? Brave. I'll set this up right here. I really don't want to tax the enchantment because it hits me as well. I mean, listen, like they got fucked up because they were brave enough to keep a one-lander.